Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings, everybody. Welcome to another Read Aloud Sunday with me, your girl, Miss Sasha, in the house. I hope that you guys are doing fantastic, spectacular, and superb. All of those great adjectives. Yes, I want that for you. When you want great for someone else, you first have to want it for yourself. So I want all of those things for myself. And yes, I want it for you too. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. And I am super excited for this Read Aloud, y'all. Oh, yes, I am, because I get a chance to read a book that I've never read before to you guys. Uh-huh. That's right. That's right. I come on here and I have no problem with reading books multiple times. In fact, there's nothing wrong with reading a book multiple times. That is where the information sticks through the repetition. However, one of my intentions is to expose you all to different titles, to different authors, especially a lot of authors that are not necessarily very well known, very popular. Okay. And this author here, this brother, an amazing brother, I've actually had him on my podcast. My podcast is called the Reading is Freedom Podcast. It used to be called Real Reading Talk, and I had it Real Reading Talk for years. But then I just switched the name to the Reading is Freedom Podcast, because as you all know, I am all about connecting our literacy to our liberation. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you all the title right now. Yes. This is the book, you guys. Khalil Goes to the Hospital. This is a very heartwarming book. This is a book I hope and pray will help you. It's like an entry point, if you will, into learning about sickle cell anemia, or some people say sickle cell disease. And the main character, Khalil, that is what he has. All right. And so I think it is very important for us to be able to teach our children about different issues, different things that are very serious. And also, this book, I truly believe you guys are going to love, because it also teaches about the warmth and the support of family and a network to help you navigate through those tough times, through those tough situations. All right. So let's go ahead and get ready to dive on in this book right here. Khalil Goes to the Hospital by Abu Hudhayfah Edwards. Let's grow. It's here inside. Oh, yes. And I am going to shout out. Yes, I'm going to put you on the spotlight, brother. The author, actually, he is in the chat right now. So he gave the salams, which is, what we say in return when somebody says assalamu alaikum, which is the Arabic for may peace and blessings be upon you. And in return, you say wa alaikum salam. And upon you be peace as well. So I appreciate you, brother. I'm glad you are in here this evening. Khalil is a bright, imaginative 6-year-old boy who loves robots, coloring books, and his red superhero cape. But when the pain from his sickle cell disease flares up, he finds himself back in the hospital with the support of his loving Muslim parents, kind nurses, and a caring doctor. Khalil navigates tests, treatments, and tough moments with bravery. Through his art, Khalil creates StrongBot, a superhero robot that helps him stay strong and hopeful during his hospital stay. Even when he's scared or hurting, Khalil uses his imagination and faith to stay resilient. By the end of his journey, he smiles again, not just because he feels better, but because he knows that strength isn't just about muscles. It's about heart, courage, and never giving up. Khalil Goes to the Hospital is a heartwarming story that empowers young readers to face difficult health challenges with strength, creativity, and the love of family. All right, so that was very important to set the stage. Nice. My name is Khalil. I'm 6 years old. I like robots, coloring books, and wearing my red superhero cape. But lately, my body hurts. Not just bumped my knee hurt. It's a deep, twisty kind of pain, like something sharp is dancing in my arms and legs. Mommy says it's my sickle cells again. They're supposed to be round and smooth, but mine are shaped like little bananas. And when they get stuck, ouch. Daddy carried me to the car. My face was hot, and I was breathing like I had just run a race. Mommy held my hand the whole way to the hospital. The hospital smells funny, and it's cold. Nurses wear masks and gloves, but they smile with their eyes. I got poked with needles. I don't like that part. But mommy says the medicine they give me is like a team of heroes fighting the pain inside me. I drew a picture of a super robot that looked like me. I named him Strongbot. He doesn't cry when he gets poked. I try to be like him. Sometimes I hear mommy talking softly in the hallway. She thinks I'm asleep. I think she's scared. I want to tell her I'm okay, even when I'm not. My room has blinking lights and beep beep machines. The bed goes up and down like a spaceship. I imagine I'm flying far away where sickle cells can't go. The doctor says I'm brave. He says I have something called sickle cell disease, but it doesn't have me. Today I got to eat a popsicle, orange cream, my favorite. My nurse, Miss Jenny, put stickers on my chart because I was super cooperative. I miss my toys. I miss my cousin, Malik. But mommy brought my red cape. When I wear it, I feel strong, even in this bed. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I laugh. Sometimes I just look out the window and think about when I'll feel better. I heard the doctor say I might go home soon. That made me smile big, like really big. Even my pain felt smaller after that. When I get home, I'll draw strong bots saving the day, just like me. Because even though I'm small, I'm stronger than sickle cell. The end. Woo! And check out the end. Check out this. All right. Look at Khalil go. You go, Khalil. Super proud of Khalil. And of course, I like to show the back as well. What y'all think about that story? I absolutely love this story. It is so heartwarming. It's just filled with kindness and cuddleness. I think it's the perfect time, especially too. The fall is coming. You know, this is the time of year where you start to put on your snuggly sweater. As I got my cardigan on, y'all, because I'm getting in the fall spirit. Okay, that's my favorite season, y'all. By the way, I love the colors. I love when the leaves change. I love the sweaters and the hoodies and all of that good stuff. And I also love the story time. To me, this is a time where we should be really, you thought so too? Oh, I appreciate that, CS James. Thank you for joining once again, one of our regulars. I love it. I love to see my folks here. And it is such, again, I love the heartwarming stories. I think this is the time of year where we should be snuggling and cuddling it up with our books, loved ones, having you a nice warm drink, and just really diving into reading, right? And enjoying reading. I'm going to end on this and then I'm going to go ahead and start the Kahoot game. But I want us, our children in particular, to associate reading with pleasure. It's so often that our children, especially now that school has started for a lot of our kids, believe it or not, they're feeling anxiety. They're having anxiousness. They don't feel like hearing about the test. Because you know that's what they hearing about, right? You already know. You gotta pass the test. Gotta take the this test. Gotta take the that test. And it takes out the joy of learning, and especially when it comes to reading. And we talk about these reading scores. We talk about how we have our fourth graders, only like small percentages of fourth graders are reading proficiently. And then the numbers get even smaller when you're talking about our Black children and our brown children. That's a problem, right? And so that's one of the reasons why I started this virtual read aloud space, because I said we are going to enjoy reading here. That is my intention. And we're going to learn together too. All right. So with that being said, let me go ahead and share the Kahoot game so you guys get ready. Yes, I love when you guys are participating. So please, I pray that everybody who's on here, who's watching, whether you're on the YouTube side, LinkedIn, or Facebook, our Facebook page, ABC Read, I hope that you guys join us, okay? It's 12 questions. It's all related to the story. And I'm just super excited, y'all. Yes, I am. Do I have the right one? Let's see. Oh, I think so, yeah. I think I went to, was it folders? Okay. There we go. All right, cool. Host live. All right. All right, continue with no island. Click start. Loading game pin. And ready. Uh-oh. Let's see. Wait a minute, you guys. I got the wrong one. My bad. Let's see. Here it is right here. Okay, there it is. Let me turn this up. Okay, here. All right. Yay. All right. So there is The numbers right there on the screen. For those of you, if you are new playing Kahoot, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the chat. Kahoot.it. Bam. All right. So you put that in your phone or your tablet, whatever, and then it's going to ask you to put in the game pin. You put that in, and then it's going to ask you to give your nickname or whatever name you want to put, and then your name will pop up on the screen, and then you'll be able to play. Let's come on. Let's do this. I would love to see Abu Hudhayfah Edwards, the author of the story. I would love for you to play. That would be so great. And I love how you said your children are watching too. That is fantastic. Look at this, man. It's beautiful. You guys make sure you purchase his book, by the way, as well. You can, Mr. Edwards, if you don't mind, you can put a link for people to purchase your book. That would be fantastic. I would love for people to go ahead and click the link or whatever information that you want to give, so that people can go ahead and purchase your book. And if this book is not in your library, your local library, you can request the book to get in your local libraries. All right? Yes, you can. All right, so I see two people. Yes, the author, he is in here. I love it. This is beautiful. Yes, indeed, y'all. Come on in this room. Come on, y'all. I see 6 people watching. That's the number of shows. I would love to see 6 people playing as well. That would be fantastic. I'll give you guys about another 10 seconds. And if I don't see anybody joining in, I'm going to click start. All right. Let's do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, here we go. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Click start. Bam. All right, here we go. Woo! Y'all got that real quick. Go ahead, y'all. See how I try to make the questions pretty simple for all ages. That's why I make the questions like how I do, because I know I have different age ranges. It's hard to tell, obviously, who's playing, and the ages of the population. So that's why I try to keep them as basic as I can. All right, great job. Woo! All right, here we go. This one you're gonna make sure you have to read it all the way now, because the author, of course, he knows his book, right? I know you're gonna get the answers real quick. That's kind of cool. You're playing the author, right? The one who wrote the story. Oh, and of course, yes, he got it. All right. Yes. And look at this. We got Thais J, and of course, CSJ in the house. All right, here we go. All right. Yes. All right. Let's do it. Woo. Uh-oh. All right. Thais J said, I'm taking over. I'm going to get first place with that one. Okay. All right. The friendly competition is on. Woo. And as y'all see with Kahoot, right, it's more than just you getting the answer correct. It's about how quickly you answer the question, just like in Jeopardy, right? Yeah. All right. So here we go. All righty. That answer is false, right? No. Uh-oh. Let me see. Hold up. And then I got to go back. Click next so you guys can see. I always like to show who, you guys answering the questions. Very good. Excellent. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, uh-oh. I'm sorry. What did Khalil like when he was in hospital? I know. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm all reading. I'm like, wait, what? My bad, y'all. Typing. I'm typing too fast. I should have read over that. My fault. Y'all obviously figured it out, though, right? My bad. All right, cool. Abu, they forgot a streak, huh? I wonder why. Great job, Thais and CSJ. Y'all doing your thing. You're doing your thing. Very good. All right. Help them be strong in that hospital. What do you do? Yes. You see how I try to trip you up a little bit? Okay. Call strong bot, not strong Khalil, right? Let's see. Yes. Woo. All right. We are more than halfway through. Yes. He compared it to a spaceship. Yes, indeed. All right. Woo, good job. Highest streak of eight, Thais J. Holla, holla. Yes. Very good. That vocabulary word in there, right? I love it. All right, let's go to the next one. Yes, exactly. Yep, wearing his red cape. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Woo! All right. Go ahead, y'all. Y'all doing it. We got the last couple of questions. Why did Khalil put a really big smile on his face? Yes. You know what I love about that part too? How he said it even diminished his pain some, right? And it shows you the power of words. Speak positively to yourself. Okay. I love that part of the book. That was very just something small, but it was something that was very powerful. All right, look at that. Woo! Yep. Okay, last question. Yay, that's right. Yep, that was cool. Let's see. Woo! Okay, all right. We got first place, Thais J, and then we have Abu Hudhayfah Edwards, the author of the story, in second place. Oh my goodness. And then we have CSJ coming in a strong third. And I am just super excited. I love this time of day. I love this is one of my favorite days of the week. Sundays because I get to come in community with you guys, all right? And I get to share a read aloud and I'm hoping that these books are becoming a part of you all's family conversations and discussions. That right there. Yay. Thank you, CS James. I love when he does that. That is just so cool. I love how you just, you celebrate everybody who's playing because that's what this is about. All right. Even though it's a competition, it's a friendly competition. And remember, when you celebrate other people, that just makes you look more like a winner anyway. So and that's something we got to make sure we're teaching our kids as well. All right. So you said you got dragged. Your own book, huh? The author of the book, and he didn't even get all the answers right. Dang, man, you got to go back and reread that book then. That's cool. That's all right. It's all love here, all fun. I hope you all learned something new today. And make sure that you all share this as well. I love when people they're able to watch the replay, which is great. And I just want to, a couple things I just want to tie up before I end. I want to remind you guys about our Cash App. Yes, I'm so glad that you loved it. Yes, yes, indeed. We have a Cash App. We also have a Zelle as well, because I know some people do not like Cash App. So we do have a Zelle. I'm actually going to put that in the comment section. ABC Read Family at gmail.com. Okay, so I'm putting that in there just in case, if you feel compelled, if you would like to donate to our organization, because these are the kinds of books that we give to the community. All right. The author so graciously, gave us some copies as well, which was beautiful. I love when authors do that. So that we were definitely grateful, and we're able to, distribute copies of books to the community. Also have our reading events or reading experiences, we like to call them, our workshops, also our book clubs. And speaking of book club, this is the book that our virtual book club, we're going to be reading. I am a co-author of this book, Healed, Empowered, Resilient. I just became an author last year. HER, okay, is the acronym, and it's myself alongside 9 other ladies who have wanted to tell our stories about how certain challenges and trials and tribulations that we were able to overcome. And we came back and said, no, we were going to push through. My chapter is Escaping the Fear Trap House. All right. So I talk about my struggles with being, fearful and not showing up as my best self because I allowed fear to trap me. And so that's something that I've definitely got to a point where I said, I'm going to push through, and I'm still always working through. One of the things I'll share with you guys, I've been fearful of heights like all my life, but I know where that fear comes from. Actually, my mom, she's afraid of heights. And that's the importance too of just us as adults. Recognizing our weaknesses, because if you don't and you don't try to deal with them, you wind up passing them on to your children. Okay. And so that's why it's important for us to do the deep dive, learn who we are, so that we can address those different weaknesses that we do have. All right. And thank you guys again. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, sure. Yes, definitely. That would be great. I appreciate that. Yes, indeed. All right. You're sharing those digital copies. That's great. Digital copies are good too. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this once again. And I hope that you all continue to please keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. And remember, reading is freedom, just like the mug says. All right. Go grab your merch. All right. Readingisfreedommovement.com. Take care, y'all. Peace.